republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
District announcements. Troy High was selected by the New York State Office of Prevention of Domestic Violence. I'll kick off February as Teen Dating Violence Awareness and Prevention Month. Troy was selected due to the WAVE Club that helps all types of violence, both physical and verbal. Congratulations to Troy High Junior John McCorkle for winning the school-wide Shakespeare contest for his monologue from The Tempest. He will go on to compete in the regional competition on March 12th at the Cathedral of All Saints in Albany. Residents who are interested for running for a Board of Education position in the 2017-2018 school year should request a nomination packet and collect a minimum 100 signatures to be filed by April 26th. Please visit the district website for details. Public input on agenda and non-agenda items. The Board of Education recognizes that it serves the residents of the enlarged City School District of Troy, New York, and so we encourage public attendance at our meetings. We also welcome your comments. Please limit your comments to no more than 5 minutes so that everyone who wants to speak will have an equal chance to do so. If you are unable to finish your remarks during the 5-minute time frame, you can supplement them by submitting a written statement to the board clerk. The board regrets that because of time constraints, it cannot respond during the public comment period to questions raised. We know that all speakers will display the courtesy and respect to their remarks that is emblematic of our Troy community, and we appreciate your input. Is there anyone who wishes to speak this evening? Okay. Now we'll turn it over real brief to Ms. Conyers for the Treasurer's Report.
For the month of December, the budget transfers were mainly salary related. The internal auditor reviewed 458 claims totaling approximately $6.3 million. We started our projections. It's in the general fund, and at the current time, we're projecting a surplus of about $192,000, which it's surplus, but it's only about 0.2% of the budget, and it is early in the year. So obviously, as the year comes closer, we'll have more accurate projections. In the school lunch, we plan on spending down from the fund balance to purchase updated items needed, such as ovens, a new delivery van, walk-up freezers, etc. For the grants, there's 2 that are still under review, and as far as the bank recs, all the accounts are correct now.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions for Mrs. Conyers? Yes, Mr. Tuttle.
Well, I have a more general question, I guess. I noticed 3 line items, I think it was budget transfers, that for long-term substitutes totaled up to $60-something thousand.
Yeah, we break out when there's like somebody out for maternity leave or medical leave, the subs that come in for them, they're long-term, they're on step. We have them in their own separate line.
Because that's always been an issue we've been dealing with, to try and lower our long-term sub costs.
We talked about lowering the overall sub cost,
Yeah.
which is a big portion of our budget. But I think what these transfers are just transfers from the daily sub code to a long-term code.
Oh, I always think that's okay.
They're usually not getting from the long-term side.
Yeah, those are maternity leaves or
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, Mrs. Conyers. This time we'll have the capital project, our first update on our new capital project. If Mr. Larshner could step up and...
Good evening. Good evening. I'm Kirsten Larshner with Zane Associates. I'm here with Jeff West from GW Works. Thank you very much for the opportunity to talk to you about our capital project. Let's see if I can... Voila. That one. So, brief outline. Currently, we've got 2 projects under construction, which are nearing completion, and one project that is a phase 1 project, which is a replacement of Pine project, and then another project which is a larger scale systems modification project. And then we'll hit on some brief milestone dates as we get into the presentation. Not that. Here we are. So currently we have got work ongoing at Troy High School and School 14. At the high school, they're finishing up some window reinforcing, I'll say some safety glazing. They're on the punch list for that. They're just about wrapped up with that piece of it. There's some site work, some site lighting that they're working on at the outside of the high school, which is in progress. A couple of the pieces we've been looking at and how to approach them the best way, so we're wrapping that piece up, and should be seeing that closing up shortly. At School 14, the Zach House parking lot is in use. And, they did not get finished the final coat of paving. Winter came along, asphalt plants closed, so that will be completed in the spring. At School 14, cafeteria work is in progress. I think they're actually probably over there right now as we speak. They're in the process of finishing up some of the ceiling acoustical panel work and the lighting. So we see some of the lighting here in this image that's currently in place. And then the flooring will be completed over the upcoming February. I will get the feel of this little device here in just a moment. How about that? Phase 1 is at SED. We've gotten architectural approval, and we're awaiting mechanical electrical approval for that project. We have gotten comments, and we are responding to those comments as we speak. So we're hoping that in the next short while we'll have that approval finalized, and we'll be able to update that work in the next 2 weeks. That project generally consists of some roof replacements at several of the elementary schools and portions of the high school. We're doing some window work at School 2 and at School 18. And then we're also working on playgrounds at multiple elementary schools, and then miscellaneous infrastructure work at multiple schools.
Is all that work scheduled for summertime?
It is scheduled for starting this summer. There may be some work that will be ongoing through the school year, depending on the scope of that project and the work that we completed. You want to speak to that at all?
No, we're trying to get it done this summer. If we can't, we'll be working second shift after school starts.
Great. The Phase 2 project is more complex, and that will require a level 2 review. There are going to be changes to the systems. It's not just a replacement in time. We're actually modifying those systems and reconfiguring them in different ways. So that review will be a little bit longer. That project will include HVAC systems at several schools. I meant to take that Windows section out. School 18, and stage upgrades at the elementary schools. And then a lot of the infrastructure work. So that's actually the larger project from a budget standpoint. And we see that SE approval will take about 6 to 7 months or so. So that is a longer review time, but we have included that in our schedule for the project. In brief, we're anticipating summer for the Phase 1 construction this summer, which would, portions of that would continue on, as we said, into the next school year on second shift, so it wouldn't disrupt school activities. Phase 2 construction would then be summer of 18, and I apologize, this is also, that second line is supposed to be struck there. Ongoing construction through the 18-19 school year for Phase 2, and then construction would then wrap up for the Phase 2 work in summer of 19. Any thoughts or questions?
Timelines as you figured it was going to be before we started the project with SED and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, we feel pretty confident.
The high school, HVAC stuff, we're replacing the boilers.
Yes.
Yes. Are we gonna? Were we going to look at some sort of cogeneration in the new system?
It's not a cogeneration system, but it is a extremely efficient system that will be much more efficient than the energy that's being consumed currently with the existing systems. Sure.
It's important to know that the boilers will stay in place for another year. We'll be putting the piping and the
that work is so complex that it would be not possible to do that all in one summer. So we
I can
are
imagine.
looking at a phased construction to get the infrastructure in place while maintaining the existing infrastructure, and then at the end doing a switch over in the last summer.
Questions?
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
We'll have you guys back in May, I think, is the next.
I'll put it in the calendar.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we're still waiting for Mr. McDonald, so we'll go with the agenda. Approval of minutes as listed. Discussion. Are those in favor? Superintendent recommendations for Human Resources, staff matters unclassified, move for consent agenda items 1 through 12.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor? Aye. Staff matters specified, move for consent agenda items 1 through 3.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor? Superintendent recommendations for programs, special education placements.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor? Aye. Superintendent recommendations for business and finance, move for consent agenda items 1 and 2.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor? Yes, sir.
I'm just curious, the students donated? On number 2.
Yeah.
It says TMS students donated. Was that just the
Yes,
trustee?
when they,
Great.
when they collect from the students and then they come to us directly, we have to accept it as a donation.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Discussion of future meetings, February 15th, 2017 at 6 p.m. We will be at Carroll Hill. That will be followed by budget workshop number 2. March 1st, 2017, 6:30 here at the Troy Middle School. And March 15th, 2017, 6 p.m. at Troy High School, followed by budget workshop number 3. Anyone else have anything they'd like to discuss while we wait for Mr. McDonald? If not, we'll sit here and wait for him to get free to go. We'll sit here and wait for these other.
How many minutes, Did he answer the second time? 6:20. That's about 15 minutes.